The Curtiss P-40B Tomahawk, an icon of World War II aviation. In this video, we will take a deep dive into the history and significance of the Curtiss P-40B Tomahawk, a fighter aircraft that played a crucial role during the early years of World War II. Known for its distinctive sharp mouth nose art and its role in defending the skies over multiple theaters, the P-40B is an aircraft that holds a special place in aviation history. Let's explore the story behind this iconic fighter, from its design and development to its operational use and technical specifications. 1. Designed and built by Curtiss-Wright Corporation. The Curtiss P-40B Tomahawk was designed and built by the Curtiss-Wright Corporation, an American aerospace manufacturer that was a leading producer of aircraft during the first half of the 20th century. Curtiss-Wright was responsible for designing some of the most famous aircraft of the era, and the P-40B was one of its most notable contributions to the Allied war effort. 2. Production history, built during 1939 to 1944. The P-40B Tomahawk was built during the late 1930s and early 1940s, with its production spanning from 1939 to 1944. The aircraft was part of the broader Curtiss P-40 family, which saw several variants produced over the years. In total, over 13,700 P-40s were built, making it one of the most widely produced American fighter aircraft of World War II. The P-40B variant, in particular, was produced in relatively smaller numbers compared to later models, but it was nonetheless significant for its role during the early stages of the war. 3. First flight, 1939. The Curtiss P-40B Tomahawk took to the skies for the first time in 1939. This early flight marked the beginning of the aircraft's journey from prototype to operational fighter. The first flight was a critical step in proving the design's capabilities and readiness for mass production. 4. Purpose, designed as a fighter aircraft. The P-40B Tomahawk was originally designed as a fighter aircraft. Its primary role was to engage and destroy enemy aircraft in aerial combat. The design was a direct response to the need for a fast, rugged, and reliable fighter that could operate in various combat conditions. The P-40B was equipped to serve as both an air superiority fighter and a ground attack aircraft, making it a versatile tool in the Allied arsenal. 5. Country of origin, United States of America. The Curtiss P-40B Tomahawk was designed and manufactured in the United States of America. It was primarily based in the U.S., but it also saw extensive service with other Allied nations, particularly the United Kingdom and the Soviet Union, under Lend-Lease agreements. The P-40B was one of the key American aircraft used during the early stages of World War II, especially in the Pacific and North African theaters. 6. Production in other countries, licensed production in the United Kingdom. In addition to its production in the United States, the P-40B Tomahawk also saw limited production in the United Kingdom. The British version of the aircraft was known as the Tomahawk IIB, and it was produced under license to meet the Royal Air Force's (RAF) demand for modern fighters. These aircraft were used by the RAF in various theaters, including North Africa and the defense of the British Isles during the early years of the war. 7. Technical specifications, power, speed, and performance. The Curtiss P-40B Tomahawk was powered by an Allison V1710-33 liquid-cooled V12 engine, which produced approximately 1,040 horsepower. This engine gave the P-40B a maximum speed of 357 miles per hour, 575 kilometers per hour, at 15,000 feet, 4,570 meters. The aircraft had a range of approximately 650 miles, 1,050 kilometers, with a service ceiling of 32,400 feet, 9,876 meters. In terms of armament, the P-40B was equipped with 2.50 caliber M2 Browning machine guns mounted in the nose and 4.30 caliber Browning machine guns mounted in the wings. This made the P-40B a formidable opponent in dogfights and ground attack missions. Conclusion. The Curtiss P-40B Tomahawk was an aircraft that epitomized the ingenuity and determination of the Allied forces during World War II. Though it was eventually overshadowed by more advanced fighters, the P-40B played a crucial role in the early years of the conflict, earning its place in the history of military aviation. Whether serving with the U.S. Army Air Forces, the Royal Air Force, or the Soviet Air Forces, the P-40B was a reliable and effective fighter that made a lasting impact on the outcome of the war. This concludes our comprehensive look at the Curtiss P-40B Tomahawk. Stay tuned for more detailed documentaries on the iconic aircraft that shaped history.